which I believe still top record in regulation kill count in current CS2. So, yeah, I very much doubt that's going to be happening again today, but he can definitely take over the server if he feels like he wants to. So let's see how we begin the day. It's Anubis, the pistol round is underway, and Brute has already started off the round against JW. It's a strat where we push a couple players in through water. They haven't checked the close left. And the man you can do some good work from here. He's got Avian in support, 3v2.
Oh, they played up each other so brilliantly there, did Avian and Nemanja. Good chip damage done to the player coming through from main, and Avian will finish him off as well, but Dex has gotten the trade. 1v1, he's going to go back and check it now. He's done so much damage, but... Yeah, you and me both. I mean, it was always looking good for Zero Tenacity with the way they were trading their way through the round, and Avian and Nemanja looked like they had that B bomb site on lockdown. There will be a fourth fine response here from the C side, despite the fact they didn't get the bomb down. Avian will be able to finish off what he started onto, I think it was Heap, and, well, the round is going to be cleaned up. May not even be a single kill here for the T side, and
You know what? Massive success for my boys in this round. They've managed to get themselves a plant from this low buy rush. Oh, God.
I think it might have been.
That is a... I have to check that, because that rings a bell.
Yeah. I think it might have been with the one Norwegian player. Was it Harry, I think he used to play with? This is just all off memory. But Heap was the guy I was always super excited about and high on. And then after that Dignitas stint, where it was kind of like a retirement home, it felt like Heap was like the grandchild who would go visit his grandparents at the retirement home, Forest, and I don't know, the rest of the NIP players. This is getting ugly. This is getting messy. And it's going to be Nemanja who tries to go through the smoke. Oh my goodness, on the other side is what Del lies in wait, and this round's completely fallen apart.
Well, I'll get gifted one
Del
back.
He's offered one back, yeah.
Yeah, so that's fair enough. All's fair in love and war. Heap 1 versus Shofo. Stuck on the site. Should know that. And he'll clear it properly. Now he's fallen away from it. And now he's going back toward it again. This time with Poi. But they are going in toward the stack. And Brute Monster is ready and raring to go. He'll go down, though, through a little smoke spam from Della. So now Poi, he's got a player up close with Simki. That's the 5-7. And now the Aikens can recover. Now it's difficult. Need to win the doors cleanly. And that is not a clean spray, I'm afraid. Leaves Heat 1 versus 3. He'll be held because he did have a great weapon on that map. And again, JW has very often found Brute Monster on the opening kill of the round.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, translating them into victories is proving a bit more difficult. Simkid decides, listen, we're 9-2 up. I'm going to force my way in here and try and get a kill back to recover this round. They go super aggressive. That's what kind of you should do as a CT. Doesn't work out this time, but all good. Eyeballers 5 versus 3. Nemanja still being cheeky in mid. His deck's going to be ready for this.
I mean, surely there's no way Eyeballers lose the round from here. 5 versus 3. One player mid, one player B, one player A. Wherever they go, they'll have a decent numbers advantage. And now shots are almost just trying to bait the attention away from Nemanja, who now knows that Dex is here. He's won that gunfight out. AVN, though, hasn't been able to uphold his end of the bargain. Nemanja and Yofor both found a kill there to bring it into a 3v3, but AVN couldn't get the same work done. So, it's going to have to be a retake here. Down by a man. This was always supposed to be Eyeballers round, but there's somewhat a bit of a question mark now about this 12th round.
10-2. 4-9-3. We've got Util on Z10 coming. It's a little bit difficult. They're going to try and clear the close angle, but no, Chopper's going to double take on that one. So it's not going to be Eyeballers
in the right direction. It's going to be numbers in towards mid here for both of these teams. Oh man, this round lives and dies with the mid skirmish.
Yeah. AW wanted some opening kills on CT as well. It's a great flash in from Poi and a lovely little crunch, but it still might go awry. Della and Poi are still here, but their kills will go back and forth. 3v3. And they know that Poi is probably the last one in mid now, but you have to assume there's perhaps a rotation, and that will be checked by Nemanja. Oh, Dex will be upset about that when he felt like he had a drop on him. And now, where do you go if you're Eyeballers?
Well, I mean, it makes sense that they just preemptively rotate both their players into the B-bomb site, but there's still so much time here for Z10. They're just chilling, posted up on angles, waiting to see if there's any more information plays, and then they eventually will go back to B. This is really smart, because Eyeballers are thinking if Zero Tenacity would have gone B, it would have been straight after they gotten that kill on the player who's flanking through B main. And because they've just slowed things down a little bit, it means that these players are a little bit more split up. However, it does look like they will both be on the bomb sites in time here. Nemanja and Brutmonster to come through B main, while Yopo's going to try and combine through E-Box. Poi! Caught timed, unfortunately looking the wrong way, and Heap has to clutch with the Julies. 2 pistols, 3 opponents.
He's got himself into a plat, but any further than that seems a bit too much. I think he knows the information on 2 of them, but it's all about the timing, and Chofo is still jiggling it. Now he gets the information. Good awareness there from Chofo peeking the timing. The flash is very awkward. In a weird situation here where now bomb is down. There is no kit in play, and despite Heap getting that kill, I don't think there's any way they win. Now maybe.
Now you have to feel it out, yeah.
Yes, because Heap got an upgrade. He'll get caught by Nemanja, but I don't know where Nemanja is. So only 2 players are on the side. Look how defensive Brute is playing, by the way. The Mac 10 will whiff. The Brute has to activate, and he'll whiff. So
they are going to just collapse on this A bomb site, and Eyeballers might have a bit of an issue containing them.
Charge through will come, and Heap gets 1. But again, here's the issue. Both out of bullets. USP is out. Easy pre-fire for Simki. And against pistols, both these 2 teams have really struggled to kind of hold the fast-rushing Tech 9s at bay. And that kind of tells you the tale of maybe aim being a little bit off, not ready for these fast swings. But they could recover it pretty well here. Poise trying to do his best work. A bit more player main. And on the site to worry about. And Dex is up with the first. This is a really good recovery. Got to give them all their due diligence and props for this. And they know where Chopper is. Bomb Confused can be held. But full 4s of a team. And then hang on a second. They could be causing problems here again, even though it's much lesser buy. First pistol kill will come through. Chofo's doing more work. But Poise done a really good job of keeping himself alive until Chofo finds one more. How's he got away with another one? That is ridiculous. Now the Deagle of Simki, he could do more work here from this position as well. JW's going to have to swing and expose himself to a particular angle, but he does get the incendiary on point. That's huge. It forces Brute and Chofo into the open, and it leaves it all down to Simki, who is smoked off. You have to try and push through it, and JW is holding for it. Again, it's a worrying one.
Well, this is a problem here for the T side. This is a big problem. Well, I say a big problem. It's just that losing a 3 versus 1 in that fashion to try and get your first round on the board here in the second half, that is a concern. They're going to try and hammer home on the B-bomb side again, this time with the half investment, but Poise found the first kill. He's got plenty of support here as well. There's 4 players on this B-bomb side right now. Missed Molly, not going to make matters any better. Nade kind of misses the mark here, but there should be no way Eyeballers drop the ball from here.
Yeah, there's too many players. Oh, lovely little flick.
Something stupid like that. I can't even remember what it was.
Yeah, but when it's in the hundreds, it's you know, you're gonna be anti-strategy. You're gonna be found out. So I just have to start hitting their shots.
There's some material.
Stop. And that could be the way in, because they've got a 4 versus 3. The bomb plant doesn't need to be rushed this time because it's 30 seconds. They are trying to jump it across. Goodness me.
Oi.
I would react the same. That incendiary will burn out AVN, but actually he commits to the plant, doesn't jump off of it, and he will sacrifice himself to get that plant down. Oh, Simki didn't look ready for deck swinging. That was a bit awkward, but now JW is looking to push forward, throwing it all away. Yeah, giving it a peek. One of the rifles on the floor. He knows one player's low, and that's why he's gone for it. Because he knows that Chofo is 1 HP. He knows he's going to have a rifle on the floor. It's very smart from JW thus far. But now with the incendiary being on the bomb pretty nicely, actually. It's not on the T. Does a very good job of both. I'll say definitely a great tier 2 choice I have for a player in that position on this particular map. The right-click flash in from Dex is a good one, but Simki is playing this smartly until he gets cleared. And then Chofo is going to swing to try and trade. Then he sees 3 players. So, a lot of information. 3 versus 3. Nemanja's already through camera, and Heap is aware of that possibility. Knowing that they've been seen going for that play in toward Canal, they'll know that there'll be at least one spot on the map somewhere that has not been held. So that's why Heap is very wary of it, but I think Nemanja's found the timing. Yeah, perfectly played. Kept his way through a lot further than Heap realised. And now it is Della and Poi to try and recover it. There is a kit on Poi, but he's just going to get probably caught immediately. And Della, before he's even got through the smoke, he'll get caught immediately. It's all Poi. They won a 1v3 already in this one, but he needs to deliver another. Peak and Poi with a 1v3 in this game looks unlikely. He's flashed off on the corner, and Brute will find him. The Z10 do. But Brute and, of course, Nemanja are very ready for this possibility. And then one player's already on shot. Nemanja will give himself a look, and that's exactly what that play was meant for. Bait them into not realising Nemanja was there. And, of course, he still had to hit the shots, but he did.
Yeah, and he smartly realizes that he can't just stay tucked in behind the box, that his window of opportunity had presented itself there when the heat was off of him. And, well, Simke just remains in the corner as well. But I guess it's okay, because it's not like he was going to get an AWP anyway. But I just haven't seen it really prove to be a great option. I haven't seen it really get much of a job done. And talk about getting the job done. It may be an anti-eco, but Shotfall, he just mows down 4. Even round as opposed to having a full eco with the scouts is actually better. I'd rather have a full contingent of weapons in the gun round than seed one gun and have that hero scout. But the point that you make about dealing economic damage is actually a very important one as well to consider. Either way, Eyeballers able to take a bit of shape here, get some control, making their way through middle. There's going to be a smoke to come through for CT, and they're going to look to try and crunch on this B-bomb side.
Oh, AVN, that nade is amazing. It tags up 3, and they've got 2 players ready for this one. One in that ledge position outside window as well, and that makes it so difficult. Oh, he's done amazingly to find Simke as well. Oh! And Dex has found Chofo as he pushes through Longhouse. Now then, I understand why he did that, because he thinks the madness is going down bottom mid and he can catch a couple of players in the back. Round's not done though. Low HP, of course, on Poi. Brute gets his one, but now he's in the open. He's getting pinched from long as well. Where does he rotate to? It's CT, and he's danced pretty well to jiggle Dex out of the round on that headshot position in CT. So it's all down to Della. Now what can he do? He's got the AK, he's got full health. He's got positioning as well towards short. But they are crouching into this position. They know it's a possibility that he could be here very quickly. The second player isn't ready for it.
This is a much better opening for them on the map compared to any other time they've played here on Dust 2. If they can win this gun round here, that will put them in a phenomenal position. Oh, JW, actually quite lucky to be alive. Nemanja narrowly missing out. Looks like some scraped stickers on that Blue Lamb AK. Kind of actually look quite nice if I...
I'll keep an eye out.
If I had a good look on my first glance there.
I'll keep an eye out.
Eyeballers have a lot of util here, Trav, to get onto the safe bomb side, but there will be resistance.
Yeah, Brute toward long in the possibly most famous AWPing position in Counter-Strike history. On that long corner. But players who can hit these shots reliably are still very valuable. I'm going to flash and then fall off of it again. And obviously, they've got 30 seconds now to try and get onto a site and plant. And AVN is down in lowers. Della has no idea. He's worried about someone being up on the box. You know what? Fair enough. But that stairs position could be a little bit stronger on occasion. And now, the only decision they really have left is a mid to B with the final 3. And I'm afraid it's not going to look too good. Now they clean entry both of these players. And Nemanja peaking on an excellent timing. He's got both. And he is... Yeah.
Could be in some trouble. There's going to be almost a triple peek here. One from left, one from right, one from pit. No! He doesn't peek at the same time! But the kill still comes through regardless. Thank goodness Dex is able to get the trade, tapping away. He'll find another. Kill comes back elsewhere. Simke's now that last line of defense on the A-bomb side. Drops the incendiary to buy time. It's not a great piece of util. We know that. That's why the peek comes through from behind the incendiary. Poi takes advantage of that man advantage now for the T side.
You can see he was caught in 2 minds there, but they could still be in the round because Nemanja's using elbow box to perfection. And Dex now has to peek to help out, you would think. Short and CT, information spotted, taking so much damage, but Avian still found the kill. Poi will be beating himself up about that one. It puts Dex into a clutch, and time is an issue as well. 10 seconds. Avian still jiggling on short to try and give himself all the problems in the world. Avian has managed to push up with Nemanja. Urgency of pushing up on short through that particular angle, knowing that Dex kind of had no choice. This is a really nice position for Simke as well. You can often just get spammed here. If you place inside the smoke on the right timing or directly behind it, you could get a multi-kill. Oh my word. It's more than a multi, it's a triple.
That is a fantastic shutdown from Simki. Like you say, the positioning was perfect from him. He doesn't get sprayed down there because Eyeballers probably don't want to give up the fact that they're going to burst through that smoke as well. And it's only Dell. 1 versus 4 here for him. Go back into...
Unfortunately also, losing the rounds. Utility coming over, that will be telegraphed by ABN. Is it banking off? He chooses to hold down Mouse 1. You know, Eyeballers are trying to go together, but I'm afraid they're just getting completely...
But Zero Tenacity have just been able to win so many of these situations out that they probably shouldn't have. That I just can't have any faith now. It's going to be a simple cross here in towards us. A bomb site. Nate out the smoke will expose 2. Gonna run out of ammo as Simke, but that's okay because Chofo's on point to get a kill back, and Dex is so low. If they sneeze on him, he will be dead, and there we go. Chofo instead opts for the M4 to get the job done. And it's just JW left alone in the clutch. He got an opening frag with the Scout. He's got a second kill since then. He's got the bomb in his back. And he's been able to find a third. Can JW finish it off? He's tapping away, but the cross is off the mark. Eventually push into the B bomb side. There are 2 players home right now for the CT side. AVN is still kind of just bobbing and weaving. He will drop a flash. He's got Nemanja in tow to support, but AVN's gone down, and Nemanja's followed suit. So it's an even numbers game now as Eyeballers get side control.
No multi this time for Nemanja, but Della tries to cross toward Khan. And Simka's like, okay, well, I hear you crossing. You're literally stomping your way around the site. I'm just going to put a few A1S bullets through the smoke, and it does work out for another. And they've got that tunnels retake possibility. JW, he has a resmoke. That actually could be pretty big. Jeffo will now pace up a little bit. There is a bit of utility available, of course, as well. They're going to try and get themselves into the site. JW close range. Brute will try and die for his team. And he does, but now it's all down to Chofo. Oh.
Sheesh. I don't actually even know Trap, I'll be honest with you.
They begin with A and they're Danish. Nice hold toward long.
Ah, right, there we go. That makes more sense.
For Dex and Poi. And they're going to try and get something back in this one. Many will go down. Clean USP shots. Okay, this is probably ending soon. And then you start hitting your shots because you're a bit calm. So the air of resignation can sometimes provide some recovery kills. That's for sure.
Yeah, some relief. And that's why I say there's a lesson in there that if you can kind of try and not get overwhelmed by something when it's not going your way, like this round right now, it's still fine because of the flank coming through from Shortja. You'll be able to just mop this one up. Okay, maybe not, perhaps.
Careful,
That's
lads.
a bomb plant.
They've
There's
got
an
a
M4
gun.
now in play. They have got a gun.
Wait!
They've got a Glock. That might be the only gun. Heap is low. 1 bullet will be enough to get the job done. I lie. It isn't. Heap still has a hit point, but he'll still end up. We're going to have an interview at the end of this series, which seems like it's almost certainly going to be AVN that we get to have a discussion with. JW goes back to peek after he's been tagged. He himself tagged Rip Monster as well. Nemanja's burning alive. Blinded up as well. That will force him out into the open. Good kill back.
Why did Nemanja have to cool off, dude? Why can't he be like 24-on-1 right now? Feels bad. Brute Monster
can't let it go, and that's fair enough, man. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I'm being deliberately obtuse right now. But I think this is where the game ends, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid so.
Poi and Dex, 2v4. I managed to pull back a 3v5, like you say, with even worse weapons, but the positioning here is too good. Bomb is down. Simki lurking in the smoke in CT, and Brute's got the AWP back in his hands. It's all Dex and Eyeballers on a map that they do like quite a bit, it has to be said, and one that Zero Tenacity have not been good on lately, at least when you go by recent results. They have been blown out of the water, and deservedly so, I think. Eyeballers did not look on it when it came to their